peace and love to my kings, my queens, my brothers and my sisters. I greet you all with love and light of the Most High God, the infinite creator, source of all things, source within. I had a very restless night last night, so I'm going to call this story time, all right? Many people watch me for many, many reasons, okay? I speak about a lot of things due to my spiritual awakening and having all the kind of weird paranormal experiences that has gone on throughout my life. But they are my experiences. I can only tell it the way I can. But I'm going to call this story time, all right? And I'm not going to make this video young. I'm going to do my best to get to the point. I had a weird experience last night. My daughter slept with me last night. She was very restless. I was restless last night. We were both pretty much tossing and turning. And last night, you know, I didn't see anything weirdly with my own bare eyes. As far as anything, I noticed anything in my room, but I did like feel a presence, you know, in my room as though I was visited last night. But so happened, you know, I didn't wake up to see anything in my room, but I just felt this presence, you know, and whatever was going on, it was bothering my daughter as well, because she also was very restless last night. So anyway, story time. I had visualized last night. I was having visions last night, as well as I was receiving downloads. What I mean by that, a lot of times when we have downloads and we are receiving information, it could be to past, you know, experiences due to abduction or whatever, and also due to sun gazing, because you know we are receiving light codes from the universe, from celestial beings that wants to communicate, and if you are open to it, you will receive downloads. Like, you might not at that present moment remember anything, but for the most part, by and by, it will come to you. And a lot of times through when you are in meditation or when you are asleep, all right? And many of you might not even be aware of that what you are seeing. You might just be looking at it as you're just having a dream. You know, you're in this fantasy world, and you're seeing things, you know, but you might not be putting two and two together. So anyway, last night I was very restless. And there were times, you know, I would open up within myself and I would see these like images. I saw some very beautiful images last night. A lot of sacred geometrical shapes. It started off like that, and beautiful colors. And it went from there to all of a sudden, I was conscious. I felt like I was in the astral plane. I was conscious. Like I said, it could be a past experience. I'm not sure yet. But I was conscious of, I was aware I was inside of a ship, right? And it was very, like a dark setting. I was behind a beam. Now, I wasn't aware of the body that I was in. I was just like there, just being conscious and observing. And there was a being that was in front of me, right? An ET looking humanoid. I'm gonna say humanoid because it looked humanoid looking. It had a bodysuit on. And it was limping. It was walking down some kind of corridor hallway. And it went to a room, and I was just following it, you know. And then it went inside some sort of, it stripped this suit. So this is how I realized, okay, this is a humanoid looking being. It stripped this suit, and I was trying to see his face. For some reason the face was blotted out. I could not see the face. I thought that was kind of interesting. But I did see the body from the back, all right, like from the back of the legs and going up the thigh part. I saw the I'm gonna call it advanced being. I saw the advanced ET being get inside this tank, right? And they immersed themselves, full body, they immersed themselves. I noticed also before they got in the tank, like I said, they was limping, and they had a gash on their right leg, like the upper leg. They had like a gash, as though they'd been to some kind of altercation with somebody else. And I'm not sure who this person was or what it was, but they had a gash on the upper right thigh area. And they took the bodysuit off, okay? And it just pretty much just rolls off, you know, like you have socks on and your socks just roll down. That's how they took the suit off, right? But it was very fitted, and it looked well, I get back to the suit in a minute. So anyway, they got inside some kind of tank looking tub looking tank, and it was filled with some kind of blue luminous solution. And it stood out to me because the room was sort of dark light, and this solution sort of, it's like it lit up. You know how, I forget what they call it, but you know how you can have certain things that glows in the dark. That's how the solution looked. It looked very luminous looking. So even in the dark, it could just light a room up, because that's how bright it was. Okay. But anyway, the being stripped this suit off, bare skin, got in the tank and submerged itself full body. I don't know how long it stayed in there. I saw it when it immersed its body, and then eventually it came back up. All right. And then it stepped out of the tank, and then I noticed the gash in the upper right leg was healed. Okay, then it walked away, and I happened to look down its feet. It had like 4 toes. The complexion of the being was a tan complexion. All right, and I pretty much just seen them from the feet all the way up from the back area. Okay, I never could see the face, because the face was blotted out, and I still don't know why. I didn't really ask why, but I'm just, trying to give you the play-by-play of how I was seeing this scenery. And things were coming to me while I was seeing this image. It's like receiving like downloads or whatever. And I saw the ET, like I said, he had 4 toes and 4 fingers. And then it came to me, okay, this is a hybrid. This is some sort of a ET hybrid. So anyway, then they stood on some kind of machine, and all of a sudden from the feet all the way up, they had a new bodysuit on. Okay, they had a new bodysuit on, and this bodysuit, for some reason I started receiving a lot of downloads about this bodysuit. This bodysuit, for some reason, a word came to me, and it was like smart suit. That's the only way earthly that I can comprehend what this suit was. What came to me was smart suit. I thought about smartphones, smart computers, just technology period, how it is truly advancing now. That's the first thing that came to me. And also what came to me is how this suit can read your vital signs, and it can protect you as well. It definitely protects them, like due to the environment that they're in, keeping their body at a certain temperature. It detects their heart. I mean, like I said, it detects their vital signs. It's very thin, and I also was receiving downloads like with this suit. It's sort of like a computer generated, like computer chip. Just let me get my thoughts together. It had lining in it, but the suit, it's basically, it was made out of some very strong fiber material, family. The material is pretty much nothing like we have here on Earth. It was very off-worldly, advanced suit that they be wearing, that this particular one was wearing. And I thought about, the first thing that came to me was the Mona Lisa, and that's this female ET that was found on the moon inside of her ship. And there are videos that are about this incident that had happened on the moon. I think it was on the backside of the moon. They found this ship, and she was also accompanied by some other passengers that was also ET-looking passengers that was also on the ship. They was very they died. They was injured due to a crash. They were attacked basically, but anyway, they crashed on the moon. And I thought about that suit that she had on. This particular ET had a similar suit, just like what she had on. And if many of you would type Mona Lisa, you will see what I'm talking about. How they, they checking her body, and it looks fake, family. But my heart let me know that this was in a real event, and they still. I don't know if I should say that, but let me just say this: it got very hush hush. That was just one tape that had came out about her. She was a hybrid, all right, and that was just one video that had got out about her. But for the most part, they had removed her from the ship, all right. Pretty much any evidence of life, they had removed it from the ship, and they have a lot of that stuff hidden away, all right, hidden away, and we won't really hear no more about it, all right. All they doing is just pretty much, they have these sort of underground facilities. They have bases on the moon as well, so as well on Mars. But anyway, they have places for gathering evidence as far as beings that they capture, all right, family, and they keep them safe away from the public, and due to shadow government and all that, running tests and trying to figure out their DNA, and even the suits that they're wearing, trying to figure out the material and all of this mess. But the material that's her suit was made of was similar to the material that this ET hybrid was wearing as well, all right? A lot of ETs, for whatever reason, are creating hybrids for, it's not really so much all a negative agenda. It's a reason for everything, but pretty much what they can't do, the hybrids can. I just say it like that. Pretty much what they can't do, the hybrids can, because they are genetically modified to be able to do certain things, all right? Due to the cross of the DNA, the mixture of the DNA, they're able to do certain things, and they're able to go into certain areas that normally the other ETs couldn't, due to, well, I don't want to get into all of that, but if you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, but for some reason the suit stood out to me. It is, the suit that they wear is very thin, but it's durable, and it's very it's made out of advanced material. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not easy to tear. And for some reason the word smart suit just came to me. And I also sense within myself as well, I thought with these downloads that was coming to me, that with these suits that I shadow government, I just had to say my shadow government, because all the government, the whole body government don't know everything, family, all right? The whole body government does not know everything. There are governments within governments, all right? How they say don't let the left hand know what the right hand doing, or don't let the right hand know what the left hand doing. You get on going with this. That's pretty much how our government is, okay? It's very secretive, and everybody don't know everything. Everything is due to clearance, secret clearance, shall I say, top secret clearance, within ranks, shall I say. But anyway, I'm trying to watch what I say. I want to say just certain things, but they, due to a lot of ships that has crashed, light ships that have crashed on Earth, they do have bodies that are recovered, as well as those suits, and they are testing these suits, trying to figure out how they work, what make them tick. Well, not make them tick, but how they work. And that's what we get. This is where we get reverse engineering from. Our government, military, they take these evidence from the light ships, whatever, and off the ETs, shall I say, and they are running tests with their best scientists. They're running tests on these suits, shall I say, to see what elements are they made out of, as well as how they work, shall I say. But I don't know why I am sensing from the downloads that I can't put my hand on it, but I'm just going to tell it the way it's coming to me. I'm sensing that for the most part, in our nearest future, they're going to have technology coming out about similar suits. With these suits, I was told they can camouflage as well. If many of you remember the movie, but many of you remember the movie where Arnold Schwarzenegger was in the jungle, and he was dealing with that advanced ET that crashed in the jungle. I can't think of the name of it, but maybe you know what I'm talking about, how advanced that suit was, that it had on, how it was able to camouflage and be, and it was able to materialize and also be invisible and all of that. With these so-called suits, they can do that as well. Like I said, first thing came to me was smart suit. That's the first thing came to me, smart suit. The Predator, that's it, the Predator. So like I said, family, these movies, they pretty much are telling you what's going on. I tell you, I know it seems like it's far-fetched when you hear stuff like this, but pretty much when these movies, especially science fiction movies, when they are showing you certain things that are going on, within these science fiction movies, they have this technology already. All right, they can't really put anything out there. What they do is they can't really speak on certain things until they put it out there first. Let me just say it like that. That's just how they work. You know, first they put it out there as science fiction, but as all said and done, you know, this is real stuff. You know, this technology that they have actually came across, and they have been experimenting on, working on it, trying to figure it out, and the producers get a whiff of it. You know, they found out about this information and they make movies about it. You know. And they give them the go ahead to, you know, to make movies about it. Cause a lot of people gonna look at this stuff as science fiction, you know. But anyway, but the point I'm trying to make is I was seeing a lot of vision things that were coming to me. A lot of it also felt like I was having like regression. You know, I was seeing I don't tell you everything that I saw, cause I was doing another video another day. I don't want to make these videos long, but it was just a lot of things that was coming to me. And by me making these videos, instead of writing stuff down, I just pretty much, just like a video vlog, shall I say. It just pretty much like, we just talking about certain things that I have experienced or I have remembered, you know. I keep records this way also. But yeah, but for some reason, information about the suit was just coming to me big time, you know. But like I said, many of you check out Mona Lisa. I don't know if they're taking it down yet, but it's not fake. She might look fake, but no, this incident really did happen, and she is a hybrid. All right, she is a hybrid, a melanin hybrid. Yes, she is. She's a melanin hybrid, and they don't talk. They speak telepathically. Okay, that's what I'm getting within myself. They speak telepathically. They don't, you know, she have lips. They don't communicate that way. Everything is telepathically. But I was being shown all kind of odd, beautiful symbols last night, and I don't know, it was just amazing. It was pretty much like I was seeing like a science fiction movie within myself. I was just observing. That's all I was doing. I was observing. And another thing that stood out to me was that blue solution. You know, it was just weird. You know, seeing this so-called solution, and I thought about the Predator again. His blood was blue. Y'all remember that? His blood was blue when it came out, and the blood was luminous looking. I mean, go back and watch that movie. That's how the solution was. It was the same texture and color and everything. Because that being that the ET hybrid I saw was a female, and she immersed herself within the solution, came out of it, and she was healed because she had a gash in her upper right leg, upper right thigh, shall I say. But I know I sound like a crazy person, and that's okay. Look at it this way. Story time. Story time. I hope you enjoyed the story. You know, I just, you know, I'm just putting it out there because I know many of you are having your own experiences, and you're having weird dreams, and to many of you, it might just seem like a dream. But what if it's not a dream? You know, maybe you're just having memories of experiences you have had, been taken, that you don't remember. But a lot of times things come to us through dreams, you know. We might remember things, you know, through dreams. The downloads are being revealed to us as far as images, you know, at night or while you're in meditation. So I just thought that was interesting. But as far as me communicating with it, I was just there like in the spirit. I was just observing, and I don't know why I was there, but for some reason it was meant for me to see it, you know, to see what was going on. But the suit just stood out to me. And also what came to me is somewhere down the road in the future, I don't know, but I don't know, these suits might be pretty much for military use, just like they have these so-called advanced super soldiers, you know. If anything, you know, I don't think it would be pretty much for the public. It would pretty much be probably for these advanced super soldiers, you know. That's supposed to be hush, but, you know, whatever. If anybody would get these suits, it would definitely be our military. But I'm through talking. Much love to you kings and queens. Like I said, your sister just babbling, but all I'm doing, I keep talking because things are coming to me while I talk, you know.